Welcome to the DoubleACS Daily News for September 29, 2016. Two local nonprofits are joining forces to fight domestic violence against those with disabilities. The ARC of Bristol County and New Hope were awarded with a 3-year, $500,000 grant by the Department of Justice to develop a model program for individuals with disabilities and those who are victims of domestic violence. They held a press conference yesterday afternoon, and DoubleACS was there to cover the event.
We're delighted for this very exciting announcement and new project that we're going to be starting. Just to kind of give a little bit of background, what we're doing here today is we're celebrating a brand new project that we titled Training and Services to End Violence Against Women with Disabilities Grant. And the project really looks at building capacity, looking at partnerships across our community and trying to find ways to really understand what are the root causes for violence. What the ARC stands for is an organization that has advocated for people with disabilities since the 1950s. Families saying, you know what, these people were being abused in institutions, they were being abused in the community, and it had to stop. Well, sadly, our organization just celebrated 57 years, and it still continues. And we're excited to partner with New Hope to really look at how can we make sure that some of the rates of sexual assault and domestic assault against people with disabilities. And part of that means we need to look at education. We need to look at awareness and making sure that people with disabilities understand what abuse is and, more importantly, what to do about it.
So good afternoon, I'm Marcia Szymanski and I'm the Executive Director at New Hope. So we're here at the ARC today to really announce an exciting collaboration between New Hope and the ARC. We were recently awarded a federal grant, $500,000 over 3 years, the ARC and New Hope, to really begin to look at services to folks with developmental disabilities that are also suffering from the effects of domestic and sexual violence. This is a really unique collaboration in that both organizations has a specific expertise, and with that expertise we're looking to create a really multidisciplinary team that can really increase access to services for folks who have been traditionally underserved. We know that the rates of domestic and sexual violence among folks who are living with disabilities is incredibly high, and so this is a population that really is in need of services. Sometimes people are amazed to think that this population has high rates of disability, but really because of the fact that they oftentimes are dependent on a caregiver, they may not have the ability to tell what's going on, they may not even know that they are actually being abused, they may not recognize the abuse. So this program will focus on systems, it will focus on integration of services, it will focus on education, prevention, and really making sure that this population has the services that they need in order to maintain healthy and secure lives, violence-free. So the first year of this grant is really a planning grant, so we will be looking at the population that are living with disabilities to really find out what is the specific need, what are the barriers specific to the greater Attleboro, Taunton area in terms of accessing services, what sorts of things they would like, the sorts of equipment that they need. So we may be looking at adaptive technology, we may be looking at different ways of marketing. So really the first year we will be planning, and then based on our findings from the planning, we will develop specific strategies to target those needs and to really make sure that people have the access that they need to services. So the planning grant will involve police, it may involve the medical community, lawyers, the legal profession, other social service agencies that provide services to the disabled, to the disability community. So we're really looking at a broad spectrum that can really and truly be multidisciplinary. So again, our first year we will be doing planning, and then we expect that we will be able to provide much supported and needed services to folks living with disabilities. So we're very excited about the collaboration, and please, over the years we hope to present more of what we're doing, our planning process, and we're just very excited about this really unique model. So thank you.
That's it for today's update. For DoubleACS News, I'm Austin Ricketts.